You don't want to be wrecked, do you? Welcome to Hex Futures. I'm going to go over 9 websites. I'm only going to play around on 7 of them, or at least I think that's the plan. Actually, probably only 6. So, without further ado, you guys know this one, Omegle. Omegle.com. You can put in search terms here, so tags, and then you'll get the hang of it over time. Ask other people what search terms they're using. It'll show you what search term you match with other people. You can start by just pressing this video. And then it'll ask you to do 2 checkboxes. And it'll just autoplay the next. What's up? You got Bitcoin? I shouldn't have said that to her. What's up?
Hi.
Hey.
Good iPhone.
I don't do groups of guys. I don't do people that can't show their face, or guys with their shirts off, or the camera's pointing at their chest, or they're laying on their back. Groups of people at all is not good. And then female is a very, very low turnover rate of interest, even just like, getting past the first bit of I talk about internet currency. So it's typically the young men and the middle-aged men. What's happening?
What's up?
Hey, you got Bitcoin? And that's Omegle. Sorry I couldn't show you anybody. But yeah, like sometimes they're in the bathroom and the camera's shaking. This is what happens. Don't you feel sorry for them? And I think it's a special time right now. Hello.
What is special?
It's a special time right now where we see a bunch of men shaking the camera.
Now you see 2 little girls.
I do, yeah. All of a sudden, 2 little girls appear.
Yeah.
Where y'all from?
Vietnam.
Awesome. I'm over in Texas.
Another guy from Texas.
You see a lot of Texans?
Yeah, a lot today.
Are they nice or are they being mean?
They like to have a fuck with kangaroo, so...
He was Australian faking to be a Texan, so...
How mean?
Yeah.
That's strange. Well, I'm going to change over to a different platform. I'm going to go over to Chat Roulette. Do you ever go over there?
No. Wait, what is it?
It's called Chat Roulette.
Send it in chat. I mean, not chat. Like, send it in the...
I got you. Chat
Well, we'll check it out. We're so bored.
Well, I think it's only a limited time that it's free. Like, you can only get through so many conversations, and I'm not sure what sort of characters you run into.
Never mind. Actually, Omegle is the best, so...
You think so?
Yeah.
So I'm about to try out 8 different sites just for the heck of it.
Wait. Nah, Omegle will still be the best. I swear to God.
Okay, well, I'll come right back and report back. You know how we
Yeah.
might see each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll yeah. I will still be here. You'll come back and tell us. All right.
Okay. Ready, set, go. Sweet. Okay. So they were nice. So those sorts of people, like I said, young men, middle-aged men. You could be a mentor to the young men, and you could be a mentee to the middle-aged men. But I usually like start out a conversation like, hey, anybody you know gotten into Bitcoin or crypto? Have you been meaning to? Okay, so this one here is called chatroulette.com. And I kind of lied to the girls because yesterday I was here and I reached the limit for it being a freebie. And so up here in the top left, you have their currency. It's like how many points do you get for staying face to face with somebody. So you'll see that people aren't quick to go to the next person. It's kind of getting chilly in my house. All right. So we're going to go to the next one, which is Hayak.com. Now, this is one of them that I'm not going to download anything for, and we're not going to do, but I'm just going to look at it. So HIYAK.com. They've got easy links to Android and Apple. And so it seemed pretty sophisticated. It kind of seems dating-ish. But yeah, it says #1 Omegle alternative. And then this next one that we're also not going to go to, up in the top right, it has the capabilities of downloading. It's called Paltalk. So it's paltalk.com, PAL. And so I guess maybe I could just get started. Nope, ask me for a name. See, I'm wanting things that you don't have to have a username. People just go to and leave. All right, so the next one, Chatville. CHATville. Let's have at that. I'm going to get over. And we got Finbear in the chat. Yeah, Finbear. Shoot me whatever it is. I think you've had that on your mind for a day and a half now. It's about time you unload it. Okay, Chatville seems promising. It also says that it's a Omegle alternative. It looks as though you just come here and select your gender. And then I think possibly I'll be in a huge grid of people. And this is actually going to be pretty scary. What's going to happen? I don't know. Oh, I didn't realize that was going to happen. Casualty 1. Casualty 1. I didn't know that was going to happen. Okay. That one wasn't supposed to be like that. Okay, so the next one. Hexkins don't go to that one, I guess. Or maybe during other hours. Next one is called CamSurf. CamSurf.com, CAM Surf. All of these websites were... Some of these websites were brought to my attention by Hex Siren in a tweet. She responded to one of my tweets asking for these sites, any sites that I could get into. So once again, I had to select what am I, And then this one right here, this does look exciting, doesn't it, Trap? It's really awesome that it's, you know, it's got this image. Okay, I got to figure out where the skip button is.
You don't know who I am. I promise.
I don't know.
I'm gonna spit some numbers back to you. Okay, one of these are you, and I know how to find them. Okay. Copy.
Okay, so that button there. Do you think that guy was like, this is your IP address? Connect with woman. What? Pause. Stop. Start. Location. Allow. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked allow then, huh? Location. He looked at me all funny. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Start private chat. Oh, okay. So maybe that was locked behind a paywall. Are you real? This gorgeous girl, is she real? Nah. That was a commercial ad. Chat with everyone. Yeah.
Hey,
What's happening?
how are you?
Pretty good.
What are you up to?
Telling people about cryptocurrency. What are you up to? Touching yourself?
No, I'm just relaxing.
Are you over in California? Where are you?
Yes.
All right, man. I'm all good on hairy nipples. I got my own. Man, I think you liked me. Trap saying like Omegle. Is that CZ? It might be all dirty tonight. I like these ads though. The ads are worth it. What do you think, guys? Look at that gorgeous girl. Hey, Trap. I'm not going for hours on this. I'm just trying these things out. You know, are there search terms that I could limit stuff? Man, she was intensively looking at it, huh? Do you guys see any place where I could narrow down who I'm talking to? Uh-oh. What do you think that guy was looking for while he's drinking his coffee?
System.
Hey,
That's a cool chair, bro.
thanks, man.
Oh man, I'm fucking high.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah, I just took like one huge fucking bong rip because some guy was like, "Oh man, you better not hit that like a bitch," and I said, "Who you calling a bitch?" I fucking hit the whole fucking pack in one fucking pool, bro. I'm fucking like crying right now.
Where's the weed come from?
Most likely probably Jersey, because fucking they just recreationalized that shit. So it's like New York, Jersey, and like DC. I don't know. That's where the good shit's coming from. You
Okay.
know what I mean? All the fucking young kids that come out, oh, I got weed from California. I got weed from. No, you don't. You got fucking weed from California.
Our good stuff comes from either California or Colorado.
Yeah, or Nevada. Nevada got some fire weed. When I was in Vegas, probably some of the best weed I've ever smoked. It was fire.
Interesting. Yeah. Those were some really good head shops. Vegas.
Yeah, not the ones like on the main strip, like right outside of fucking Vegas. Like as soon as you like right before you get into it.
Like
They
the
have,
one
like, the-
south of Fremont Street, like far
Yeah,
south, that's
something like
owned by
that.
the Indians,
Something like that, yeah.
like the reservation type Indians.
Yeah. That weed's fire.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good time in Vegas. How many times
Yeah,
have you been to Vegas? A lot.
I only been to Vegas once.
Been twice.
That was just because I was like driving through.
Yeah.
'Cause I lived in Oregon for like a year. That was fun. But I wouldn't go back there. Those fucking rednecks, they're all fucking like meth heads and fucking crazy fucking people out there in Oregon.
Wow. What portion of the state are redneck meth
Uh,
heads?
I was in Lincoln City, but it wasn't like exactly in Lincoln City. It was like right outside of Lincoln City.
Mm-hmm.
And like I worked on a farm, fucking like a pot farm out there as a trimmer. And those people, they were like either super hippie or like straight hick fucking meth head, dude. Like nuts. But yeah, I was like driving back to the East Coast. That's why I stopped in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah. Stopped in Texas for a little bit.
That's where I am.
Yeah.
Down near Austin.
Austin, I wasn't in Austin. I want to say we drove past Houston or something like that because we went to a Rockets game. We went to a Houston Rockets game.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Do you travel on the East Coast at all?
No, I want to. I want to go to the Carolinas for some reason.
That's a good place to go.
I don't know, it's just
Carolinas
inside
are
me.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. I've been pretty much everywhere on the East Coast, but Maine and Vermont. I think those are my two places that I really want to go to. Don't know why. I just feel like the scenery out there is like crazy.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. You said where? Maine?
Yeah, Maine or Vermont. I've never
Okay.
been to Vermont. Yeah.
I went up to Montreal during college. That was a beautiful
Okay.
area. And so that's just north of Vermont.
Okay. Yeah, never been to Canada. Well, I kind of was in Canada, but it doesn't really count because I got like they sent me right back over the border. But fucking, we were up in like Washington, like up far north, up in Washington, like right near the border, and we were fishing. Like, and there's like this like stream, and like if you cross the stream, you're in Canada. So my fucking shit got fucking like snagged. I rode myself like halfway through, and then there was like Coast Guard right there, Border Patrol. Like, nah, turn your boat back around.
Crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, Canada would be nice to go.
I've only
Honestly,
flown in and out.
I want to go to Iceland.
I hear it's lovely.
Yeah, I want to I want that to be like my forever place.
So like you like secluded places?
Yeah, I'm a loner. I love it. You
That's
know,
awesome.
I could just like be out there, live in like a little shack, you know, and be like, I don't know, like one of those like foreigner hobos, and just like grow pot and eat and grow mushrooms and just like give people tour guides and shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know,
But how
Just
long
be
is
like-
that sustainable? How long could you
Oh,
do
I
that?
could do that for the rest of my life. I have nothing like going for it. I don't have kids. I'm not married. I don't have a girlfriend. I live with my grandma right now. you
Okay.
know?
She has plenty of room for you, no problems.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's just been for the past, like, I want to say, like, 6 months now, 7 months I've been here.
Okay.
But that's just because, like, I was passing through and I do travel around the States a lot. So it's like, she's getting old. I want to be there around, before she goes.
Good
So I
for
think
you,
that's the
man.
only thing that's really, like, keeping me here. Because she was like my mother. I didn't have parents growing up. So Nan was the mom.
That's wonderful, dude.
Yeah.
I had a great relationship with my grandmother as well. She
Yeah,
passed.
That's
She
the good thing. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
well, no, she passed at a good age, 86, and that was while I think that was while I was in college. So it sucked that I couldn't get to establish a better relationship as an older adult, being through all the
Yeah.
regiment of institutions. But yeah, I adore that you have that relationship with your grandmother and that you're taking the time to, really soak it in while you have it.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Because
Time for me back.
no one
Yeah.
cares more about the future of the youth than the grandmother,
Oh, without a doubt. And I'm like the namesake, like I'm like the fifth, sixth generation of John Muzichkas in the world. Like, so like even before, like when my grandfather passed away, he said, like in a real strong, like American Ukrainian accent, like, "You got my name, don't fuck it up."
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand
But-
also the less vocal of thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
How long have you been using this app? Because this is my first day. This is my first 20 minutes.
Honestly, I just tried it out for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
This is actually like my second or third time using it. But I met what made me originally like wanted to keep on, talking to people is just like just have network,
Okay.
mutual connections, you know what I mean? Like, fucking to have a genuine conversation with somebody,
Yeah. I have been using Omegle to I don't know, get in front of people that I normally wouldn't in order to talk about cryptocurrency because I've had like 5 years experience in crypto.
That's it.
Yeah, so like whenever Bitcoin went up to $20,000, then I started paying attention to it more. I knew it was around, but I just started paying attention to it more then. And then I got into this token here in the last 2.5 years or 3.5 years. It's been in existence for 2.5 years. I use it to grow my bag of crypto. So I started out with a bag this big, and it looks like this now.
That's sick.
So yeah. So I've got like 9 tabs up on my screen. And I think this is the number 5 website that I'm trying out tonight, just to like get a little bit of experience like in each one of them to see how much of a
Yeah.
quality connection I can have with people, because Omegle has been hard.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with it because it don't even let me use it.
I'd like to yeah, Omegle, like it's very, very few. Few and far between.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Are you able to see this chat where I put some text?
Nah, honestly, I don't. I'm like using my phone, so it doesn't really let me see most of the features that a regular desktop would let you use. I could just see and hear you.
Okay. Well, let's see. Do me a favor. Memorize this. Hex.com.
Hex.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool, man. I'm gonna let you go so that I can, sum up these website tabs here soon.
Uh,
I hope you have a wonderful evening smoking,
yeah. You too, man.
and yeah, whenever you do go to bed, sleep well.
Thanks.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Who's misbehaving here? I take great offense to it. Extreme offense. You've crossed a line? Thanks for telling me. All right, this next one is called tinychat.com. And like I say, I have not experienced these at all. Land Riders, tell me about this site. I don't know anything about it. And also, Land Riders, somebody thinks it's funny to have the username of my sister. Okay. Land Rider says it's a very early Zoom site, like site with a fix of Omegle. Yeah, Land Riders. Yeah, this person is not being nice. So if I click on these, will there be nudity? Oh. Username. I'm not wanting to have username. Okay, so this one's tinychat.com. All right, so the next one is chatrandom.com. I already put some tags in here, like food, cooking, soccer, travel. I felt silly putting travel. I did select gender, and looks like there's 2 start buttons. Hopefully they'll let me chat. This is kind of funny. Like, I observed this face. I'm just like, do I want to? What is she? What is this expression? She's not sure what she's saying. So these instructions say just hit the start button. Boom. Can y'all see that? I should have edited this a long time ago. The ads are nice again. Look at this trap. Look on the screen right now.
Hello, what?
Yeah, I do live in a shit shack. You're right. Are you live? Why does it start out so blurry? 7.
What are you?
China? Again? All right, this is the second to last website that I've got. We've already gone through so many tabs because I had to skip so many. And then we'll just go back and have a fun time on Omegle. Damn. Dead man hanging in the corner. Was sent there in grade school. Never got out. That's what happens to the brain. This is your brain on school. Searching. What's happening? Great ads. I feel like that guy was on the last app, not this app.
Hello.
I'll probably practice my same standards as the other app. What's happening? He's too old for me. Again. I feel like he was the Californian. What's happening? Oh. Might have been some balls. Might have been some balls in that camera. Wonder if I should narrow down portions of the world or language of people. What if? What if I only focus on USA? And what if I only focus on males because I know that the females who why are you doing that? I have to do all. Okay. I would have to upgrade. Next. Finbear next. Real fast, real fast. Bring me something. I guess this says that there's not very many people in the United States doing this. All right, we're stopping. The next one is OME.TV. And it's got the cool static screen. Oh, really? It looks as though I can easily press start over here. I think I already said that I'm a male. And then over here it says if you press that start button, you agree to the terms. So let's try it. What's happening?
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
What are you on here to do?
What?
What are you on here to do? I like the big green button. What's happening?
Hey man, what's up?
Just on here telling people about Bitcoin and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think about Dogecoin?
There's like it works well, but there's nothing that makes it like rare.
So like now it's at 0.073. So like if it goes below 7, should I buy some?
No, I think you should buy Hex instead.
Hex?
Yeah, Hex is that.
Okay. But like I'm not talking about short term. Like if I buy like 1,000 Dogecoins and leave them for 5-6 years.
It might work, but this is better.
Is that a coin as well? Hex?
Yeah.
Wait, let me just check what's value.
Hex.com.
So it's 0.049 USD.
Mm-hmm.
Think it's gonna go up?
It might go up or down from here, but in 7 years it will be like 100x at least.
You sure?
I really do think so. Yeah.
Like,
So check out the chart. It's something that I tell everybody about. You can also stake it and earn interest and grow your crypto.
okay. Well, like, how do you do that? I have no idea.
So the coin came from a contract initially, and you just go back to that contract and you stake it, and it'll give you an interest rate, and then so
interest. I earn off of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't take interest. Yeah.
Oh, because you're Muslim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like So
I can do the investing stuff, but like no interest.
mhm.
Yeah.
Well, check out hex.com and check out this guy Richard Hart.
Richard Harvey. Let me just write it down.
richardhart.com
Richard Harvey.
and pulsechain.com.
Post chain.
Pulse like the your pulse
Pulse chain.
pulse chain.
All right. What's your name, dude?
I'm Eco.
Eco. You live in the U.S.?
I'm in Texas, yeah.
All right. Nice, man. I live in Pennsylvania.
Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see. My mom's aunt is over there in eastern Ohio.
Oh, Ohio. It's right next to Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So are you on the eastern side or the western side of those mountains?
I am in your Harrisburg. It's away from Philly, so
Okay.
yes, yeah. It's like a 3 hour drive away from Philly.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure running into you.
Right, man. You too, man. Have
Okay.
a very nice day.
Thanks for talking my subject. I appreciate you. All right, peace.
All right, peace out.
That was fun.
Hello, man.
Hey, what's happening?
Hello, man.
Okay. Didn't have. What's happening? Nope. Ooh, my friend loves Hot Wheels.
I love.
I like the big green button that this website has. What's happening, man?
What's up, man?
I'm on here to tell people about crypto if they care, like Bitcoin and stuff.
I have no fucking idea about it.
So do you know anybody who like got into like Doge or Sheeb or something like that, where it's just like they just use it as a gambling mechanism?
I don't.
I'm over in Texas. Where you at?
Washington.
Okay. I just tried out this website for like 5 minutes now, so I don't even know how to do anything but press that little button.
Well, be prepared to see a lot of people not like me.
Not like you?
Like, be prepared to see people.
Yeah.
Naked, people calling you names, people just
Yeah.
being an asshole for no reason at all.
Yeah, you got to be joyful to be able to shake it off.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, you look like you've got a comfortable life there.
I do. I want to be more comfortable, but yeah.
Sweet. Well, if you ever do look up crypto stuff, I encourage you to memorize hex.com.
Okay.
Just let you know. I actually have done very well in crypto space, even though we're going through a dip right now.
I'm always down for earning more money. I mean, I will never pass up an opportunity to earn money.
Okay. Hey, check out this website that's called hex.pink.
If I look up anything that's fucked up,
No, it's
I'm
fine.
really pissed off.
It's fine. I'd like to give you like multiple web addresses, but hex.pink is a good one for you to like see what it is that I'm talking about. Like really quickly toggle the mechanism.
Oh shit, man! If you're serious about fucking,
I've got this big silly chair and these red lights behind me, and my T-shirt with the logo and the domain name printed on it. So I'm pretty serious about telling people about Hex.
all right, well, fucking, I'm in Snapchat.
Oh, I don't have Snapchat. Do you have Twitter or?
Fuck, Twitter, no.
So
just for it all.
check out. How about this? Check out a guy named Richard Hart. So you could go to richardhart.com. And that guy is a thought leader in crypto, and he created the Hex token. And so if you followed him, then he would lead you the same path that I went.
So Hex.com, a lot of cool information, but I don't fucking get it.
So cryptocurrencies are the next stage of evolution, with our society choosing where we store our value. So
Are
like,
they though? I mean, because people like me, I like to store my value on my bank card.
yeah. So, but like maybe you decided to go put money into companies. Maybe you decided to like go acquire property or gold or silver. So this is just a different store.
I don't mean anything anymore, really, though.
I know everything's so freaking manipulated. So like there's another store of value, and that's this Bitcoin stuff where there's a lot of work going on with computers. And so it's like this social currency that where we choose to put our value. And it's gone through evolutionary steps till today, 10 years after Bitcoin came out, where there's other cryptocurrencies with other purposes or similar purposes. So if you go to your bank, like let me switch a little bit. If you go to your bank and you wanted a time deposit there, so like you deposit $100 and in 10 years you get $300 back. We made it, Hex.com made it to where you can do a time deposit in crypto. So you can deposit crypto now and then later on take more crypto out. So
how do
growing
you
interest.
how do you even get crypto in the first place? Like, I don't understand the concept of it at all. Like, I've always tried. I've had friends that have done it and friends that have succeeded and friends that have totally fucking almost lost all their shit because of it.
Yeah. So the volatility, it goes down quite a bit when it does go down. But it has had extraordinary gains. Like Bitcoin has gone from a penny all the way up to it's at like $20,000 right now. It had gone up to 60,000 something. So I told you about how these cryptocurrencies, because they have a network of computers and people willing to store their value in it, that's how it's organized. And then you're asking like, well, how do I acquire it? Well, lately, banks have recognized that these things have value, and they've started to set up situations where you can have an account and trade your bank dollars for crypto currency. And so it's almost like a bank that has both sides, cash and crypto. And then after you get
I'm gonna have to read a whole shitload more about this. It's so confusing. Like, is there a book you recommend to read about it? I mean,
I recommend following Richard Hart, and then yeah, the guy that I gave you his URL, richardhart.com. And then from there, just pan off of things that he says.
You did not give me his URL, did you?
Just earlier in our conversation, I was saying richardhart.com.
That's all it is?
Yeah. So he's got YouTube, he's got Twitter, Instagram. He's got all sorts of old recorded stuff to where you could like, you could just splinter off in any direction.
Okay, I've seen him before. I'll check him out.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm just spreading the good word, man, because I've benefited from it, and we're trying to reach new pools of people.
That's always good, man. It's always good to try to better people's lives.
Yeah. Cool, dude.
Yeah. For me, I'm more invested in the cannabis industry, actually. So.
Cannabis. It's a hell of an industry.
It is.
I've got my little sample right here.
I got lots of samples.
I bet, man. How do you keep straight with it right there at your fingertips, flowing all around?
What do you mean?
Like, does anybody have a problem like just getting too high too much and can't work?
Not at my store. It's not in my store, but the store I work at. No, not at my store. At least not that I know of. But for me, I only smoke at night. That's it. I don't smoke during the day. I don't smoke on my days off. I don't smoke before work. I don't smoke when I wake up. I smoke when I get home. Time to relax, chill. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it for me. But a lot of my fellow coworkers are pretty much stoned as much as they can possibly be.
Right.
But that's not me. So yeah.
Um,
I'm more about the medical side of it versus just getting stoned. But I mean, the getting stoned part is awesome and just releasing the anxiety from the day. But at the same time, that's also medical. So, you know.
okay. Yeah, I've been smoking for a long time, so I know what you're saying.
What I want to really invest in is weed stocks, and I don't know how to do that. But that's what I really want to invest in.
Yeah. Either that or figure out how to get in early on a grow operation, and then you could expand your money so much faster.
It's true, but man,
You know, be an initial lender on somebody you really believe in.
yeah, but well, I could be a lender, but I don't want to deal with having a farm. It's just that's just a pain in the ass.
You could just have it to where you were the initial startup and the initial payback.
I want to have a storefront is what I want to have. I want to
Okay.
have an actual store. I want to have a dispensary of my
Sweet.
own. Like I plan on buying the shop that I'm working on right now, like
Okay.
currently. Yeah. So. But that's
Awesome.
going to happen a few years later down the road, like maybe 3 years at 3 years minimum, probably.
What's their total sales per year right now? Annual sale?
Total sales per year.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
What do you think they do? Like 3 million or 1 million?
Way more than that. All right. So in 2021, we did 6 mil.
Sweet, dude. That's a lot. It's a really good number. It's excellent.
But purchased by consumers is over $1 billion.
What's over $1 billion?
Purchased by consumers, like the actual amount without taxes and stuff like that. And then the marijuana tax revenue that was paid is 282. Jesus. You pay that much in tax revenue?
What do you think it's?
282 million in tax revenue. That's insane. Yeah. Total sales for us right now. What is it? Oh, it doesn't show. Oh, where's that?
Hey, do you use other sites for chatting stuff?
Yeah.
Like which ones?
Actually, no, I don't. and just like Facebook and all shit. But
Okay.
okay, here we go. So as of now, and I've never looked at these numbers before. This is interesting. So 2021
Mm-hmm.
to now,
Okay.
I don't know if this is right or not.
Does that mean 8 months or does that mean 20 months?
Okay, there's tons of charts here. Wait. So I'm looking at February 20. I'm just gonna look at. Let's see. Where the fuck are we at? Nope. That's not us. There we go. So, from January 2021 to November 2021, the store I work at made a total of 23. Insane. $23,234,115.
Dang. Wow. I'm impressed. But I'm not surprised.
But you have to think about the taxes on that are fucking insane. They're
Yeah.
exponential.
But people like myself, I mean, we'll throw money at a legal situation. Just like, give it to me, let me feel good. Just let me be.
I just want somebody to fucking invest in me because I have the mindset and the fucking ability to fucking, and I have the employees that would fucking crush anything. If somebody just gave me the money and the opportunity to fucking start up my own shit, I would fucking slam everybody in this town.
That's awesome.
Because I know how to manage because my dad was a manager for like 49 years, a general manager and a district manager and a high up CEO, and I just fucking know how to manage. It's
what
retail.
competition do you have in the town? Are you
It's only pretty much the competition is knowing how to fucking advertise and knowing how to get your name out there.
okay?
But nobody seems to know how to do that. Like, but my store that I work at, it's like, okay, everybody else has billboards. Why the fuck don't we have a billboard?
Mhm.
Number one, why don't we pay our employees more? And yeah, why don't we pay our employees more? Update the shop more. I mean, that's the kind of shit that matters to me.
Yeah, dude, it's important.
I just wish I was a manager that didn't have to do schedules.
Oh, really? That's the worst thing?
Well, I don't want to have to do schedules. I've never done it, and I never want to have to do it because that's like people's fucking their daily life, and I was like, nope, no, I don't want to do that.
Right. That makes sense.
If I had to, I would. But
Yeah, you get in people's way, but like I would think like people would be nagging you in a not so professional way because they wouldn't really know how to like ask for their way. Like, hey, me and my wife are gonna go out on Saturday, you know, like, hey, can you let me go early, or it's my birthday or something like that.
yeah, it doesn't really happen with us, but yeah.
I bet there's awesome ways that they can schedule it out themselves.
There's
Cool, man. It's been good talking to you. I'm like half-ass distracted right now because I've got my cell phone
are you good now?
doing things. I'm gonna keep hopping to all these other websites because I'm trying to like figure out what people are like in each website that I've been trying out this evening.
that's smart as hell.
So there's
And that's one thing that every business should fucking do is just feel out all kinds of people in all kinds of areas and just learn like
the more I
Every-
experience, the more I absorb.
kind of person. Every single person. Like that's what businesses don't focus on. They focus on the whole. You're focusing on honing in on exactly what you should be.
Cool, man.
Like I would love it. I would love it if all businesses would run like how you're trying to. I don't know what you're trying to do. If you're trying to have your own business,
I'm doing the
if,
feelers.
if
No,
you are,
I'm-
that's a great way to fucking do it, dude.
Right now, I'm
Hey,
just feeling stuff out and reporting it back to the main base. You know, like we all have got these Telegram chats where we share information.
And that's what you should do. And it all, like I said, depends on the individual. People that go after the individual versus the whole, that's going to be a better business in the long run. I think.
I'm gonna digest that tonight. Thank you for that tidbit.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool, man. Have a wonderful life. I'll
right.
see you later.
You can
Cheers.
take care. I love the chair.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Take care, man.
Best of luck. Well, that was a cool guy. Do. What do you think, Finbear? What should I do? Back to Omegle. And then after, let's make sure this isn't going to go on. Let's go ahead and knife all of these. We've only got Omegle. What's happening?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
It's a cool chair.
Thank you. Good old sturdy chair.
Yeah. And the candle too.
Yeah. Should I light it?
I mean, it seems awfully close to your chair.
It's okay.
What about that thing to your right?
Is it the mantle?
That's
Fireplace?
What it is. I thought it was a fireplace. Either that or like a bookshelf or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the outside of the house. That's the inside of the house.
How come you have that like towel right there that says hex.com? Is that some kind of like promotion?
I'm trying to talk to people about Bitcoin, and Hex is a rival of Bitcoin.
Oh, really? It's a crypto?
Yeah, it
That's
allows
cool.
you to grow your crypto by interest.
So you just purchase a share, or you purchase a unit of Hex and it grows with interest?
Yeah, go to Hex.pink.
Where does that money come from? Does it just come from people who buy?
So it's a very complex system, to where the amount that you get is set inflation from the contract creates set inflation. And so it comes to you in the format of tokens. So you have tokens initially, you go to the contract that they came from, you stake them with it, and you negotiate a rate of interest. And then whenever your time period is up, because it's like a time deposit, then you end the stake, and then now you have more Hex tokens. So it's a system that generates more of itself, and people choose to use it as a store of value. So it's a social currency with people choosing to use it, and it's a contract that's on top of Ethereum, the number 2 coin. Have you ever heard of Ethereum? So Ethereum allows you to build on top of it, and that's why Hex token exists on Ethereum.
All right, so Hex.
Did you see hex.com or hex.pink?
I didn't look at either because I don't. I mean, not to be rude or anything. I don't
You-
click on links that people send me just because out of like I
Yeah.
don't know.
I get it. I get it. So whenever you Google it, then it's very controversial.
Hmm.
How about you
Um,
Google Richard Hart or richardhart.com? That's the
Why-
founder of Hex.
Why are you talking about Bitcoin with people though? Like, what are you
I'm
trying
look-
to do?
So we have a financial revolution at hand where the next evolution of people are going to store their money in a place that can be reachable by code. And so like whenever it is that I was maybe your age, we were not really willing to put our credit card numbers into the computer and order stuff offline. But now our browsers save our credit card numbers immediately. So we're just like we're merging further financially with this connection between each other. So whenever it is that there's more brethren in the same store of value, we all benefit. So like taking more value away from the nation state currency, which may take advantage of us with politicians.
Yeah.
I wish I would have explained it better earlier. I think that you lost some confidence in me because I was kind of like wandering with my thoughts.
No, I'm listening. I think it's a lot better than banks, to be honest. Like crypto, it's definitely going to be bigger in the future than it is now. Because you don't need to wait like 2 to 3 business days to transfer money between stuff, and you can instantly just pay people without having to have like a wait period. It's like just money right there, and it's really easily accessible.
Indeed.
And when it gets because it's fairly new. I feel like in the future it's gonna be a lot easier to use as well. So not only is it gonna be like fast, but it's gonna be easy to use. I mean, that's where I hope it'll go. I mean, I'm only 19, so what do I know? Yeah.
So 10 years ago, Bitcoin was like a penny. And
Yeah.
now it
It's
recently,
23,000.
and it recently went up to what, 63 or 65. So imagine, you know how there's this like barrier of like, okay, US dollars and crypto and like this space in between. And you're like, how do I bridge that gap? Well, what if you were to just put a little bit now because you decided to look into crypto? What if you put just a little bit of value in responsible, mature things over there in the crypto sphere? And then those things just grow. And then you only just pull some back out every once in a while and you keep it over there in the crypto space and you keep it away from the US dollar because the US dollar would tax you if you brought it in here. You know?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't really know much about crypto, but like, what worth does it have if you can't like convert it to the U.S. dollar? Is it gonna have its own worth that you can like pay people with Bitcoin, pay people with like Ethereum or Hex, like you said?
Well, right.
Is it gonna replace the dollar? Is that what you think?
So Hex is meant to be like not an exchange of like peer-to-peer
Yeah,
assets.
it's interesting. Huh?
Yeah, it's got like this function in it that it can interact with the contract to earn interest. So why use it for that exchange? Why ever sell what you have in it? But what I was getting at was like when you grow it in the crypto world and you grow it without an attachment to your US dollar, you would still bridge it back over to your US dollar and then use it to buy things. I'm just saying that you wouldn't carelessly interchange the two because you want to keep it away from the US dollar because that's the jurisdiction of the state.
Yeah. Like if you move all of your crypto into US dollars and you put all your money into crypto and back and forth, they're going to keep taxing it in mass amounts, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. What's it called? Hex sounds cool. Putting money into crypto and it just gains interest over time. I use Webull though. I mean, I'm very new to trading. I've recently been like studying the crap out of it personally, just through YouTube and stuff. I haven't paid anybody to like teach me anything. It's all self-taught stuff. But I don't see Hex on here on Webull, and I'm pretty sure Webull doesn't have like everything. So, oh well. But it definitely sounds nice though. You know, I mean, I should probably get another brokerage other than Webull that I can like, you know, like just in case Webull doesn't have something, I can like go to something else to like check something out.
So some people have Coinbase. A place that you could go to exchange would be uniswap.org. That's pretty popular. You could set up quick accounts with 1inch.io and Matcha. I'm just rambling off things that.
Yeah, no problem. You're just listing off stuff.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hex. Let me see. It's worth 4 pennies right now. Oh man, it dropped in value. This is today. Just like dropped from 5 cents to 4. So I mean, I have like some questions. So like, if you put money into Hex and it's supposed to grow over time, isn't that a little bit like broken? You know, like isn't everybody just gonna be growing their money? Like, what is that gonna do? You know, like if everybody's growing their money, won't it make it like less valuable because there's so much of it?
It's whenever
It's
it
like
is,
growing.
whenever it is that people earn interest, then and they're paid out and they have this this interaction with the contract to like get as much as they can. They lock it up for a long period of time, and that's this function over here that's happening, while other people are deciding to take out and sell and take it over into the market. So then there's this whole exchange happening on each one of the markets, and so it's a complex system over here that's separated from a complex system over here, and so those are so massive and separated that it's not an issue. It's gone up quite a bit since its all-time low, of course. It launched 2.5 years ago. So it did do a 10,000x at one point, and then now it's dipped down to only doing a 1,000x. But all of these cryptos, you can mathematically structure them and architecturally structure them to where they're going to be successful projects or products, because this one is a contract that's you can't edit it, and it's put into the Ethereum blockchain. So everybody who reports to this has to play the rules of the game. They don't change. So that's a part of trusting this thing. But I think I had like a point that I wanted to get across. So the like it seems like a scam to a lot of people, and the reason why is because this thing monetizes time.
Yeah.
So like people ask like, well, what work does it do? And instead it's like it's a ledger that keeps time and everybody in order to like, the The people who stake longer get better rewards. The people who quit early, they get penalized, and their penalties go to everybody else who was honest. So the system is so broad that it's not just as simple as, don't you think somebody's gonna front run the system and sell too many, and the price is just going to go down? Because we have seen that multiple times. It's just that that's what a dip looks like.
I mean, yeah, a dip is because somebody's selling, or a lot of people are selling. I mean, I'm very new to trading, but like, I'm pretty sure I know the basics. I mean, what's it called? People like, I don't know what your thoughts on like meme coins like Shiba or like Doge. I don't know what you have, like what your opinions are on that, but like people say like, oh, Shiba is like a scam. But I feel like, I mean, like it kind of maybe like not really scam, but it's like people saying, hey, if we all just buy it and then we hold, it's gonna go up in value. Keep holding, you know.
So it's a system of some sort, and it's not failing. It's just the participants aren't making it have any purpose.
Yeah.
Like what is its purpose? Like a few people got rich because they knew to sell, while everybody else wrote it back down.
Yeah.
And that's and we've seen that with Doge, and we've seen that with other coins that are very simple. They don't have a staking feature. There's maybe just a set amount. Maybe like there's all different sorts of architectures of systems. Like is there a burn back feature? Is there a set inflation rate, or where does the inflation come from?
Yeah. Because again, I'm very new. Burning. People are burning their own Shiba coin, right? And what that is like they send it to like a dead wallet or something.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So that
heard
means
about
they're paying out of pocket, right?
Uh-huh.
To raise the value of the coin.
To make it more rare, yeah.
Stupid. I feel like that's stupid. You're paying to make it more valuable. You're just losing money. Like you're not gonna make money just because you're burning a whole lot of your own money. You know, like I don't know what their thought process of that is. Like, oh, like if I buy these coins and I burn them, I mean, I guess because like it's so dirt cheap, you can do that. You know, like if they hold, if like I don't know, like I mean, I really don't know because like.
So whenever it
How does
was
that
that
work?
I got into crypto, it was right before the 20K Christmas, which was 2017 Christmas. I was sitting there like watching all the charts, and I was just like, there is no there seems like there's nothing as a responsible chart. Instead, they all just went weird ways. They didn't look healthy, is what I'm trying to say. And I think that's what you're looking at is a bunch of people just writing out projects on speculation.
That shit looks so random to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Whenever it is that that exchanges showed up and allowed people to get into a stable tether dollar, you know what I'm saying? US dollar tether. It's
Not really.
So
I don't really know what you mean.
So stable coins are USDC and USDT tether, and there's a few others, but the point is that it's a coin that's 1-to-1 with the US dollar. So traders on exchanges can get out of a volatile asset into something that's stable, and maybe like go take a nap and come back to the market, and their thing, not go haywire. Instead, they were over here in the stable coin. So like maybe whenever the market was going down, people knew that Bitcoin had reached its top back then, and it started going down, well, they could get over into the stable coin. And then whenever they sold Bitcoin, then it just kept going down even further and worse. So I despise having these stable coins. So because like, if you really believe in an asset, why isn't it that you're holding it? Why isn't it good enough to hold? And that's why I adore the Hex token so much, because it pays you to hold it. There's a reason to hold it, even if times are, about to be bad. You're still earning the amounts of inflation that's coming to you in tokens. And so in the future, what those tokens are worth is up to the market. But whatever the case, through all the turmoil, you continue to have your honeypot filled as you're going down the road.
Yeah, but it's like, what if you keep holding it and it just becomes so worthless and like it's just never gonna go back up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a lot, because you're sticking with it, but it's like
So it's
you have
gone.
a lot of nothing,
This token has gone down 85% 3 times now in 2.5 years. So this last little bit doesn't scare me at all. It's always returned to make all new time highs. And it's a really funny situation whenever you're in the same coin community for 2.5, 3.5 years, which I have been 3.5 plus years. Because people come and go. Like people come in, they go crazy, or people come in to introduce themselves to the newly wealthy people in your community, and then they stick around to shill a coin that they just made up, and maybe the code's bad, so the whole thing breaks as it's being launched. People's money's lost. Everybody's arguing with each other over Twitter. It's some hilarious shit. But
people can just make their own coins.
Yeah, you can make you can write code and wrap it up and launch it. Yeah.
How does that even work? Like, you write code for a coin, like,
Well, you gotta have a following. You gotta have somebody to use the coin. You have to have a user base.
Yeah, but like, how do you code a coin, to be honest? Like,
So like Shiba is not that old of a coin. Like I remember watching people talk about Shiba, and I'm just like, oh, here we go, another shit one. Wow, okay, they're really advertising quite a bit. Like I'll give it to them for that. Their outreach is really good, but damn, it's just gonna be a.
that's exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm. And I saw it the whole time, like, when these people were gathering materials to start this shit. I mean, I'm not associated with it, but you start to recognize the market. You start to see what is mature and what isn't, and then you're just able to read straight through things.
So you're saying, like, I mean, well, that's kind of true. Like, learning the market comes with experience. You can't just get it like right off the bat, because like, I'm very like new, so like I literally can't tell what's going on. I really want to get into trading. I know there's money to be made and there's tons of potential, but it's like reading a different language. You know what I'm saying? It's like I look at it, I don't understand. I mean, I understand some stuff, but I don't understand everything. Like, I understand kind of how it works, but not really, So it just feels really like, if I feel uneasy getting into something, like, oh, like, it sounds cool, your Hex coin, like, yeah, like you say it dropped 85% 3 times in a row, and then it goes back up, and then it drops, but like,
no, I'm saying after 2.5 years, it's done this,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it'll drop 85, go back up, you'll good money, and then drop again, go back up, because isn't that how like stocks work? They'll have highs and lows,
And
right
so
now,
every time it goes down, it's a healthy clean out,
Yeah.
It's a detox. Like people who aren't that faithful in holding that stuff are going to let it go at that low time period. Oddly enough, because
I don't get that.
they're in disbelief. They need the money for some reason. They're antsy to get their money off to the next place. They will sell the low. They will sell it
So I mean,
because
dude,
it wasn't their proper decision to buy it at the high, so they sold it at the low.
I don't get that. Why would somebody like? I'm so new to trading. Like I'm literally under a month.
You shouldn't trade.
Yeah.
Because
what do you-
the guys who are sitting there telling you like, oh, I made so much money in trading and stuff like that, they've got courses to sell you, right?
I'm not gonna take those.
I know, but like
Yeah.
like those people are lying because they're taking money from other people because they don't make money trading. They
That's
make
what I'm
money telling
saying.
other people about bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. I can see right through that too. It's like, oh my god, like I make so much money off trading, but you know, please pay me some money, please, so I can teach you. Like, no, I know damn well that you fucking suck at trading, dude, and you just want to teach us bullshit just because we don't know any better, and you think that, well, there's tons of like gullible people, like, oh, you know, yeah, I'll pay for your course, and then
I think
you know,
people have like names for techniques and things like that. And so you can always like go from this theory of chart reading to the next theory of chart reading to the next theory of chart reading. And then you can always just keep your audience off their on their heels or whatever. You always have something new to tell them, you know, and then, oh, you know, surprise them with oh, this market update because the market moved really drastically just in a moment. It's really silly stuff because what happens with trading, dude, is you've got a user on an exchange and a user on an exchange, and they're trying to steal each other's money. And the
Yeah.
exchange wins because they get a fee every time you guys make a move.
Yeah, I hate that actually. Like, it looks a little bit hard to make money off of brokerages that make you pay commissions for trading. It's like you're trying to make money from somebody else's money, and they're also trying to do the same thing to you, but the fucking middleman is taking money in between it. So like you don't really make money unless it's like huge, you know? And I find that annoying. That's why I use Webull. I mean, I'm so new, but it's like, God, thank God it doesn't like make me pay for every stupid little trade that I make. Like, I'd be broke, to be honest. You know?
And I think the
God.
reason why they don't make you pay is because they're not actually executing your bid, and instead they're just moving your digits around in a account on their software, while the market's really over here, and they hold those positions in the market already. So they're not making any market trades, but on your account and based on their holdings, it looks like you gained or lost that stuff. You know what I mean? To where like in
I didn't think
crypto,
about that.
we teach this in crypto. If you send your money to an exchange, it's in their wallet now. It's not in your wallet at the exchange. It's in their holdings, in their wallet. You're just interacting with their software in order to say that, oh, you know, I have the value of this amount of Bitcoin on this exchange, or this amount of US dollars cash in that exchange.
That's weird. So you damn. So they own the shares. They just have a whole bunch of shares, and you trade their shares with other people, but they really own all of it.
Yeah, they really have it all under wraps somewhere else as collateral. Yeah.
So
And you're just playing with
mean,
the software.
okay, so that
So-
has to be legal, right? Because there's no way they're doing that like
That's-
illegally.
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
Whenever it is that you have like Robinhood app, that's what's happening.
I don't have Robinhood, but
I know, but I think Webull is like Robinhood if they're not charging you for the trading fees.
what they are doing is I thought it was a little bit weird. They pay you if you own stocks, and if they use the stocks that you own to loan out to other people. So I was like, what do you mean loan? You know, like I was looking at it, and like they'll pay you an interest if your stocks that you own get loaned lent out to other people who like I think like day trade and stuff. You know.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, right. I mean, I could look it up right now and I can read you out if you want to hear it.
I think it's too complicated for me, but I get the gist of it. Somebody wants to borrow your value for a time period, and
Yeah.
that software is making it available.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
That's what's happening. So I think that's how they make their money, because like I was reading it and I was like, oh, so that's how they make their money, you know, because they give you like free stocks every time like you refer somebody. It's like, God, I know there's a lot of people who like refer others, so it's like, you know, how do these people make money? Because they don't have ads. You don't pay them anything unless like you're paying for like the premium stuff. Like, I mean, I guess that makes sense actually. You pay for like real time feeds, like people's buys. I mean, not buys, bids and asks. Like, if you don't pay for like the premium, you don't get to see it in real time or something like that. I don't really know. It's like something along those lines.
When I was your age, I first thought about how people wanted trading computers underneath, like in the basement of the stock exchange, so that their wire connection could be so much closer, even though it happens at the speed of light. They would still be faster. That's great. That blew my mind first time I thought about it. Well, cool, man. It's been fun talking to you. I'm getting pretty freaking tired.
Yeah, dude. It's like 4 a.m. for me, but it was a good talk. It's nice that you like you're trying to educate people on some stuff like that. I wish I could trade crypto like that, but I feel like I have a lot of learning to do. But yeah, it was a good talk. I'll
You
catch
too,
you later
man.
for sure.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. See you
later. All right, let's call it a night, guys. Let's call it a night. Let's stop it. Yep. Thanks for joining me. I had, I think, 9 tabs up. That's the title of this one. And it's been a good night. Thanks for being with me, everybody. Hexkins, go out there, go to these websites, and go have fun. Spread the good word. See if you can relate or relay some of the sci-fi life lessons to people. Maybe that could be a game. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I would think like Trap, when you listen to this, think about maybe there's some sort of like, Cabana probably did bingo one time and it related to sci-fi stuff, or maybe SJ's been working on sci-fi stuff to where it's like in a game format. And then maybe we could play a game of in a night time, a night period, one full stream. Like, could you get into all these topics? That might be neat. Okay. Peace out, guys.